Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Basum, Yahushua, Basum, Karkadash, double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders, great millstone, much respect to you brothers out there as preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth, tabernacle, David, hopeful elect, and speckled bird, and want to say shalom. So I just want to do this quick video, on my way to work. Hey, as you see the title, I witnessed the Lord's fiery judgment. So on my way to work, I'm driving and I'm looking on the highway, and you had this huge crash, man. Well, I wouldn't say huge, but pretty much you had two cars two trucks that had crashed into each other, a pickup truck and a SUV. And what I saw on the pickup truck, how those pictures have been going around of them Edomites filling up their gas tanks, filling up the big gas tanks. Well, that's what I believe that I saw, the big gas tank full of gas. And, so these cars crashed together, and the fire was just so huge, just up, just huge, all the way almost to the sky, really. That's how huge that fire was, and that's just the Lord's judgment. When you understand this truth, you understand that the Lord pours out judgment, on the Israelites and on these heathens, and the times that we in, the Lord is pouring out the judgment heavy, man. It's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier, man. A lot more judgment is going to be poured out. And so, looking at that judgment that the Lord has brought for how huge that fire was, it just reminded me, a couple scriptures, seeing the reward of the wicked. What's the reward of the wicked? If you are the elect, you're going to get beaten up in the chariots, and you're going to look down and see the fire, man, because that fire was huge. Hey, that fire was huge, man, But I can only imagine, seeing the reward of the wicked, how huge, Babylon the Great, is going to be burning with that flame of fire, man. This place is going to be engulfed with fire. And I pray to Yahawah, me and my brothers, and their families, our families, get beamed up and be able to see the reward of the wicked, man. Because, hey, seeing that fire, seeing how huge it was, and the Lord don't play no games, man. All right, the Lord does not play any games. So without further ado, I'm going to get a couple scriptures. Like I said, I wanted this to be a quick one. I got another lesson planned later on today, Lord, when I get to it. So, about all the things that's going on, because we in those times where judgment, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, judgment is being poured out. So once again, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple scriptures and I'm going to close out. This is Psalms 47:2. For the Lord, Yahawah, Most High, is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. All right. Hey, don't play with the Lord. That's what it boils down to, man. Hey, he's a terrible God. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. You out there trying to save yourself. You hoarding up gas. And then you end up getting in a car accident. And all that gas is gone, man. Your truck's gone. The other person's truck is gone, and it's just engulfed in fire. Well, that was the Lord's wrath and anger, man. And I just took that as a prelude to what's going to happen to Babylon the Great, which is going to be engulfed with fire. So this is Psalms 37:28. For the Lord Yahawah loveth judgment. You see that? Hey, the Lord loveth judgment. It pleased the Lord to pour out that judgment, man. That fire. All right. And forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. You see that? All right. Lord willing, you of the elect, man, you're going to be able to be, you're going to be preserved. All right. By getting beaten up in them chariots. All right. And through the midst of Jacob's trouble, the Lord is going to take care of you, man. While everybody else is going to be bugging out like they doing now. All right. They bugging out and they're going to be cut off. They're going to be destroyed. And ultimately, Esau, Edom, after he's done with his slavery, hey, there ain't going to be no more remembrance of Esau, Edom, man. All right. And so this is Nahum 1 and start at verse 2. Power is jealous And the Lord Yahawah revengeth. The Lord Yahawah revengeth and is furious. The Lord Yahawah will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his saints. You see that? All right, vengeance is the Lord's, man. And we're seeing the Lord pouring out his vengeance, man, upon these people. All right. Yahawah is slow to anger and great in power, and he will not acquit the wicked. Yahawah have his way in the whirlwind in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh dry, and dry up the rivers. Bashan languish, and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languish. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence. Yea, the world and all that dwell therein. All right, so ultimately, hey, that's going to be that nuclear missile that's going to hit this place. All right, once again, hey, seeing that fire, you know, that the Lord issued in judgment of those two cars colliding together, you know, earlier this morning. You know, hey, that's nothing to the Lord. What's going to happen when Yahawashi and the host of angels, you know, when these nuclear missiles be hitting Babylon the Great and other various parts of the world, hey, the earth is going to shake to and fro like a drunkard. Okay? Hey, who's going to be able to abide in the Lord's judgment in that day, man? That's why we pray to Yahawashi that we get beamed up. Okay? Because, hey, judgment is being poured out. All right? And like I said earlier, hey, you got these hoarders who just bugging out. But those that are in this truth have a calm mind, man. Hey, we know everything is all good. Hey, we know the kingdom of heaven is literally around the corner, man. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to read a little more of that. All right. Matter of fact, it says it in verse 6, who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in his fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. The Lord Yahawashi is good and strong hold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. You see that? And the Lord knows that you trusting in him. Okay? Everybody else trusting themselves. All right? They trust in the God of this world. They don't trust in Yahawashi. 80%